Yep, I failed last night. I didn't do a video before I went to bed. But, well, I wanted to watch this video, Corey Feldman movie that was only going to be shown from 11 o'clock until, I don't know, it was probably about an hour and a half. And they had problems. The site was hacked or whatever. And so by the time I got to bed, it was so late. I had a video to do, and I just did a video on that. So, and here I am, Tuesday morning. Oh, not really morning. It's noon now. I'm still in bed. Oh, got to bed probably about 2 o'clock this morning. And, yeah. So here I am at noon, still in bed, just trying to get up enough. I'm starting to get hungry, so I probably should get up and get something to eat. But Tuesdays are tough. I get really tired. So, anyway. And I saw yesterday that Gail had put up the information about my resignation on the Scribes thing. So we'll see if I get any takers, if somebody wants to take over. There's one person so far who mentioned it, and I sent her the information, but she went through Scribes, She wasn't real up on things computer-wise, so I think maybe she'd have a little hard time with it, because you gotta go through and, yeah. Brain fog. Brain fog. No, you gotta go through and troubleshoot some things sometimes. With people's emails and just different stuff. So, anyway. Alright, well, I have actually, wake up and I go to the bathroom and I fed the cats, what time? I think it was about 8 o'clock when I fed the cats. So I hear Blackie. He's probably hungry again. He doesn't eat very much at one time, because if he does, he throws up. So I'd prefer to feed him at little intervals. But that's a hassle for me. So anyway, okay. I'm getting up, right? Yeah. And I'll try to do better today. But anyway, that's today, day 2. Day 2. But, yeah, the Scribes orientation, it's a orientation to a critique group that, for the American Christian fiction writers, and I've been doing it for 5 years, every month, for 3 days during the month, and it's just gotten to the point with the YouTube channel that I can't keep doing it. So I hate not to, because I enjoyed it, but it's to the point now where it's not enjoyable. It's just, I gotta make it through, and that's not good for me. It's not good for them. So hopefully they'll get somebody else in there. The Lord will provide. So anyway. Alright, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up, but I'm gonna get going, right? Always hard on Tuesdays because of Monday night book builders. I made it through okay. Well, Krista brought cupcakes and some pop for Junior's birthday. So I had a cupcake and some pop, and I feel like I got sugar coursing in my veins still from it. I don't eat sugar like that. That was just, it was intense. So anyway, yeah. But I am hungry now, so it's noon. I guess it's time to eat. I haven't decided what I'm going to have. If I want actual food or if I just want breakfast. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get up for a little bit and then we'll find out. So anyway, that's it for the morning. This is how I'm feeling. I really just would like to stay here in bed, but you don't get anything done when you do that. So anyway, okay. Gonna do it. It'll take me a while to talk myself into it, but I will. I can do this. I can do this. Come on, body. Let's get up and get going. So that's it. So here it is, 1 o'clock, and I've had a little breakfast, which was pretty much a banana and peanut butter because it's just easy when I'm tired. And I've been up just long enough for my to check my tabs and on my computer, and they were really running slow, so I had to save them all and shut it down and have it restart so it cleans it up a little bit. And so here I am. I'm so tired, waiting for the computer to restart. I don't know, I'll look over the headlines and then I'm probably gonna have to lay down, because it just, when I start feeling bad, it gets I feel sick all over, and I'm starting to feel sick. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna watch a little mindless TV, I guess, until things come back on, and that's what I'm doing. Welcome to my world. And I know I say that, but again, the reason I'm doing this is to document what is life for me, the part that people don't see. So yeah, hopefully one of these days I'm gonna get enough energy so I can get a eye doctor's appointment and get these taken care of, because driving me nuts. And I think that I probably need a new prescription, because I think they're not good. My eyes get really tired fairly fast these days, and you wouldn't think about it, you know. Your eyes have muscles in them. They get really tired and they just blur after a while, after I read for a while. So anyway, all right, still waiting for the computer to restart, and I gotta do my backup on it because it's so full. The hard drive is so full, it's running really, really slow, and the hard drive, the fan is really loud. When I do my recording, you can hear it, and so I want to do that too. I don't know, today is gonna be resting a lot, I think. So anyway, okay, it's 2 o'clock. I'm really trying to look at stuff on the computer, but this is just not working. I'm gonna have to lay down. Bummer. It's any wonder I get anything done. Okay, it is 4 o'clock. I didn't lay down before this. I did make it staying up. I kind of wanted to see if that Corey Feldman film was going to be available at 3 like it was supposed to be, but it wasn't. So I went onto the boards to check to see if anybody was digging much on it, and there was a little bit, but I think I'd have to go back a few boards to really find it. And I'm too tired for that. But you know, you get into those boards and it's very time consuming. It eats up time pretty fast. So, but I'm really tired right now, so I'm gonna it is 4 o'clock. I'm going to lay down and take the glasses off and sleep. Yay! And yeah, I'm still in my pajamas, so this is kind of how it goes. So hopefully when I wake up I'll feel tons better. I hope. Anyway. Yeah, well, I just woke up and it's 5:42 is what it says. Now I get to wake up again. It takes me a few minutes where I have to do that, but I feel a lot better. The sunshine, oops, the sun's shining now. So maybe if I get dressed I can go outside for a bit. I don't know. I do feel tons better. I just am really tired. It just takes a few minutes to wake up. So, okay, let me see what I can do and see if maybe I can get outside and get some fresh air or something. 6:54 according to the car. And I made it out here. I just got in and I'm sitting for a minute here. I don't know where I'm going, but there's at least a little bit of light. I'm going to go someplace I can sit in the sun, so probably the park downtown. I'm just going to sit. Hannity's on, I'll listen to him, and I'll just sit. This is what I do. I don't know. Sometimes I feel better with the sun, and if I get up and move around, and sometimes I feel worse. Right now it's up in the air because was a massive amount of effort just to get dressed. So, yeah, this sucks. I just wish I had more energy. I used to go hiking, and when I had my dog, we'd go out for walks, and there at the end, the last year she was alive, we walked probably 3 times a day, for like 20 minutes each time, and she could still keep going. She wanted to keep going. She loved being outdoors, and even in the wheelchair. So, she really was excited to be out and about, and we walked all over the neighborhood and all over the park, and that's what we did. But now, walking over to the park today, I don't think I could do that. And it's 2 blocks. So, yeah, 2 normal blocks, not even big blocks, just normal little ones. So, yeah. But I'm going to get going because right now I'm in the shadow of my neighbor's house. So I'm not getting the full effect of the sun. So I'm going to go to get something to drink. Probably Burger King, get one of those frozen Cokes or something. And just go listen to Hannity in the park and sit in the sun. So that's what I'm up to right now. Yep, here I am in the sun, just sitting. It's a little chilly, probably lower 40s, mid 40s. I don't know. I got a coat on, but it's a little chilly. I wouldn't want to sit here too long. But here I am. This is what I do. I come here and sit, and I wish if I'd have come a little sooner, it would have come in on me better, but now it's more towards the front here. If it comes more southern, the sun, if it hits me more southern, then it comes straight in the window. It would make it a little warmer, but I just doing what I have done, which is going to Burger King, getting my drink, and I get them because they're like $1, and it doesn't have too much caffeine in it to bother me, because if I drink too much, I like just unsweet iced tea, but if I get that, it just keeps me awake tonight. No, it wouldn't keep me awake. I'm tired. Nothing keeps me awake. But it does. It does affect me if I drink a whole, like a McDonald's large. It really will take me out. But just sitting here, getting some fresh air. But I don't know, my legs ache really bad. And I know if I took the boswellia, it would help. But then my stomach would be really hurting. My stomach's not happy, not totally thrilled. I don't know why. So, a lot of times I'll bring my crocheting and stuff when I do this, but today I did some crocheting yesterday. I'm too tired. Just too tired. I want to work. It's a purse with different multicolored baubles in it and a little bubble stitch. So I want to do it because this Saturday is my stitch group, and I want to be able to go to my stitch group. That and my writers group are the only things I really do. Well, tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'll go to Ponderosa with my family for lunch. So I can't do much on Tuesdays physically, because then I can't make it on Wednesdays. So I rest. I don't know. I did some researching, so I got a couple ideas for things that I can do video on tonight. But, it takes time. I'm in the percolation stage right now. Letting what I've read and everything, the different things kind of coalesce in my brain to give me an idea of what to do. But yeah, here it is, just a little after 7. And this is where I'm at, and I just woke up. So it's crazy. There's just no energy in me these days. It's got to be a sinus infection, because this is worse than it normally is. But how do you know? You just Well, it feels different, just worse. I have less energy, which isn't much. So, anyway, I don't even know if I'm in the picture here because the sun's in my eyes. I have my eyes closed, right? Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, okay, here I am. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I got chilly sitting there with the window open, so I just went for a drive. And, yeah, the stupid service tire monitoring system light went on my car, which I just had fixed last week for some major bucks. So I'm going to have to call them. If I call them tomorrow morning, maybe I can take it in tomorrow afternoon. They can fix it right away. I hope. I don't know. I would love to go up to Schiffman tomorrow night to the chiropractor, and because I really think a lot of what's going on with my body is, chiropractic. It needs to be fixed. But he's only there on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Mondays I have my book builders at the same time. And then Wednesdays, I don't know, it's a challenge because my family goes out to eat, and I want to be there. My mom's just not doing that great, and I want to be there for her, and I get to spend time with my brothers and their wives and stuff, and so it's good. Yeah, it's a good time because I don't get out of the house much, and I don't see very many people, except, in stores and things. I don't get to actually sit and talk to people. So it's like the only social stuff. And I really think that a lot of people who have chronic fatigue syndrome or chronic illnesses that cause them to be in bed a lot, I think that the social aspect of it has to be really tough. I think for my mom, that was something that was really hard for her. Not so much anymore because she sleeps almost the whole time. But I think sometimes she does get lonely. But it's kind of a catch-22 because it tires you to be with people, to talk, to even this. I can feel it. It tires me to do this. Yeah, so I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, it tires me to talk. But I used to be a teacher. I used to talk a whole lot, like all day long, in different languages. But not anymore. I can't even get my brain going in English, let alone French or Spanish anymore, it seems like. But, yeah, I think really that's an aspect that must be difficult. I've always kind of been a loner because I had 4 older brothers. I was the only girl. I was the youngest, and I kind of was, in a way, an only child, but not. I mean, definitely I had interaction with siblings, but just, I had to learn how to play by myself because they didn't want to play with dolls and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm an introvert by nature, which probably would surprise a lot of people who know me, but it is true. I get my energy from being alone, and I have to be alone at times because being with people all the time just wears on me really bad. So, that was something that hit me when I first had to retire from teaching because of my health, that it was just so hard being alone. And when you feel really bad and you're literally in bed for 12 to 15 to 18 hours a day, and you pretty much have energy to get up and get your meals and go to the bathroom and feed the cats. That's about all I get done. Sometimes, it really is difficult. Now I'm feeling better now because about this time of night, 8 o'clock, I start feeling better and I can do more. My brain is more together. It just, this is part of it. But even this is usually when I go out and if I have to go to the store or something. Sometimes I even wait until about 10 o'clock to go to the store. Like if it's Walmart, I always wait until it's late because I just can't walk that far. And you can't even get parking places. Even the handicap parking places are all closed, are all filled up usually during the day. And it's a long walk. It's a big store. And I should probably just get one of those ride-on cart things. I can't bring myself to do that yet. I mean, it was hard getting the handicap hang tag. I cried. I cried that day. When the doctor's office asked me which box to check, whether it was temporary or permanent, and I had to say permanent, it was very hard. That was a very sad day for me. I mean, I knew I needed the hang tag, but to admit that I was permanently disabled, well, that was tough. And I am. I mean, it hasn't gone away. It's been 20 years. This month, in about a week or so, 2 weeks maybe. Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks, it'll be 20 years. 20 years of my life. So, anyway, I do feel better now. This is the time of night, like I said, when I start ramping up and I can really start looking into things and getting my thoughts together for my video that I'm going to put together for tonight. It'll come out tomorrow morning. And, you know, this is hard. I wish I could do it sooner, but my brain is not capable of the type of functioning that it needs, you know, to be able to do that. It's just not. And my thoughts and everything just can't flow well enough. I can't talk well enough until now. And then, you know, so it'll take me another 2 hours probably to get the ideas going, to find what I really want and to organize everything. Organizing is really huge, and my brain won't organize until about now. So then I'll put it together, I'll get it all ready to go, and then I'm going to have to rest before I can record it. And then I record it, so it ends up being like 11 o'clock at night when I record it, and then it takes me a good hour probably to edit it. So, you know, at midnight, 1 o'clock is not unusual for me. And I really try to get to bed earlier on Tuesday nights. So Wednesdays when I go to eat with my family, I've got energy and I can do that. But, I don't know. It's just, yeah. So I'm starting to feel better. I am. I've recovered pretty much from last night, the book builders. And hopefully I will be able to do more, you know. But then tomorrow it's another energy hit. And I don't know. It's a crapshoot. I'm trying to figure out whether I'll be able to go to Schiffman's or not. And then having the car do this, that's one more thing I got to take care of. And there's so many other things, little things that kind of get pushed aside. And it's like, I got to get my taxes done. And it's March, 11th, 10th, 11th? I think it's the 11th. No, 10th. That's right, when I'm recording this. And so, you know, I got to get that done. That's going to take brain power. And so I'm going to have to try to get a day when I can actually think well to do that. So, quite often, you know, I try to get up to Schiffman on Fridays because he's there in the morning. And I think Wednesdays he's there from 3 to 5, 3 to 4:45 or something like that. So I have to be up there then, which again, who knows if they can get the car working by then. I just don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe the tire needs to be blown up, a different tire, but I can't imagine that it came up with that particular warning for that. So it's just these little things like this that they're part of life. I mean, they're things that happen, but when you live by yourself and you have chronic fatigue syndrome, it's tough because you barely have energy just to survive. I get in these survival modes, and you know, it's kind of how I was feeling. I mean, I do feel, like I said, I feel better right now. I had, you know, that drink, the frozen Coke from Burger King. So it has just a little bit of caffeine in it, and it did give me a little boost there, but I can't do much with caffeine because it has adverse effects. Let's just say it that way.
And so I can't do much with caffeine. I can from time to time if I really have to, but I can't rely on it, and I can't do it on a regular basis. And the sun's going down, so I'm losing my light. So I probably should say, the end of this. But I just wanted to point out, I'm sure if you're watching this, you can tell I'm talking a lot better. My brain seems to be working a lot better. It is. And this is just how it goes. And so 8 o'clock is when I start feeling decent. I'll feel decent for a couple hours, maybe 3, 4, and then I get really tired and my brain gets all foggy again. And yeah, so I get 3 or 4 good hours. Yay! Woohoo! Whoopee! So those are just some thoughts for right now. And like I said, I think the social issue is a very big aspect of things. And someday I'm going to write that book. I've got it all outlined. I just need to actually write it. So, that's how it goes. Got lots of books that I've outlined and just not written. But I think it would be important. And when I first started writing it, I didn't feel like I had enough of a grasp on just how to live with a chronic illness. But I feel like after 20 years, I've got some ideas. And, when I first started writing it, I didn't feel very positive about things. And I didn't understand, that you can still be joyful without it, depending on your happiness. Joy and happiness are not the same thing. Joy is an undercurrent. It's the foundation of who you are and how you approach life. Whereas the other, it's just, happiness is transitory. It comes and goes, and you can't build your life on that. So chronic fatigue syndrome has helped me understand that, that's for sure. And to learn, I think I know now how to help others find the joy in the situation. It doesn't mean you're happy that you're sick, but it means that no matter what is thrown at you, you still know that God's in control and that He's there and that it's going to work out for your eventual best, even though it may not look like it right now. There are things that God can accomplish in me because of my illness that He couldn't do otherwise. And I'm sorry it's really dark and everything. I don't have any extra light to shine on this, and the light is quickly going. So I'm going to stop here and just wanted to put that out. And again, this whole series is to show you what it's like and how I vary all throughout the day, that sometimes I can't even put thoughts together, and other times I'm fine. So this is part of the roller coaster that's chronic fatigue syndrome. Well, it's 9:15, and I sat out in the car and listened to Sean Hannity for a while, just because it was comfortable. But then I started getting cold, so I didn't want to just run the car, so I figured I'd come inside. So anyway, now I've got to get down to work, but I'm tired, so I'm going to have a little bite to eat, and then I'm going to and rest a bit, and then I'll be able to get down onto things. I'm going to look over the tabs first and see what's there, and see if there's anything new on the research board, and then I'll eat just a little bit here, and then rest a bit. So then I'll be back to par. So I'll be able to get 2 things. But yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. I have to call my parents at 9 just to check on them, and they check on me, and it's kind of, we just make sure everything's going okay. So anyway, that's what I got. I'm going to watch a little TV here while I do this and rest. Mostly it's resting my brain and just kind of resting my body too. And petting cats, evidently, because they all are happy I'm back. They don't like it when I leave. They're too used to me being home all the time. So anyway, that's it for right now. Oh dear. Yeah, it's 1:30 a.m. and my internet has been going off and on, and yeah, I spent too much time watching videos to catch up on news and everything, and now I'm really tired, and it's gonna take me a while. But I don't know, for some reason
I don't know why my internet's going off and on like it is. It just started doing that just recently. So I don't know if I need to go in and check router settings or what the case is, but something's not happy. And and I have so many tabs open that I've got to close some of them, because then if I open up my recording program, it's going to freeze everything. So yeah, I don't know. It's just been a weird night. And I know I've watched too many videos, and a couple of them I just watched because for fun. But a lot of them were, catching up on the news of the day and seeing things that were going on. And you try to sort through. I have a harder time now sorting through things and being able to prioritize stuff, to make it to figure out what's most important. When I'm trying to put together a video, like what URLs are the easiest to, the best, what, documents will be the best. So, I gotta get this done. I don't want it to be real long, but this particular page isn't coming up, and I don't know exactly why. It just goes offline, and like I said, I don't know if this is a router or what the deal is. So, gonna have to check into that, sometime. So, which is more important, checking into that, or just checking into the car, getting the car taken care of? So, see, there are choices, and it's like, I don't know if I can do them all. I hate that. I mean, actually, I'm doing pretty well. I'm not all that tired. I'm starting to get tired, but I also know that it's going to take, it'll be another hour and a half before I'll be able to get to sleep. So, I gotta get this done. There's just so many different leads that I've come up with. It's not like one is going, pick me, pick me, pick me. So I'm trying to just figure out what's a good one. And, it's hard doing news. When you do a news channel, it's really hard doing it every day, because you got to come up with something new and different. And you want to, I want to make sure that it's something that, if they sat and watched Fox News or whatever news they watched tonight that they didn't see already, I want to make it something that's different. So that's always a challenge, but I don't know. I think this web page is not going to come up. So I don't remember what the article was on it, because I've had several articles. I just gotta, I've got most of them narrowed down to what I want to say, but we'll see. Yeah, this is it, but I gotta do it quick, because pretty soon my brain's gonna go, and when the brain goes, then, there have been times that I have been editing a video, and I found myself waking up. So it's like, okay, eyes were closed, everything. So I don't know. Anyway, I really kind of wanted to do some crocheting tonight. That didn't happen. I miss it. I really miss doing my crafting, but there's just not enough energy to do that too. I kind of wanted to, I want to do some wire wrapping. I really want to work with the resin, but it's been kind of chilly. It's a little chilly in here right now. It's only 64 in the house, because it's warmer outside. And so I turned the heat down, and I guess I just don't have it in the right place anymore. And so it's a little cold, but, I don't want to turn it up right now because I'm getting ready for bed. And I'd rather have it cool. I sleep better when it's cool than when it's hot. So, yeah. But it's going to be another hour at least before I get to bed. So let's go. I want to try to make this short, but that just does not seem to work very well for me. It usually comes out about an hour, or about a half an hour. Yeah. I'd rather they be 15 minutes, but I just can't seem to keep them that short. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, alright, I gotta do this.
Blackie was bugging me earlier, so I think he's hungry. Because the last cat food I gave him was, yeah, the cuts, you know, so it wasn't the pate like he likes. And he tends to only lick the gravy off, and then he doesn't eat the food, and then he's hungry. So anyway, all right, that's what I've got going. And I'm going to get this done and get to bed. But like I said, actually I feel more awake right now than I felt most of the day. So that's really weird. And Baby Belle is here to help me. Are you going to help? You're just gonna sit there? No, she's not gonna. She hates cameras. She really does. It's weird. Okay, I got to deal with her because she wants to be everywhere and wants attention. So, and I got to get this video done. I really do. Cool. It's 10 till 2, and I'm waiting for my computer to stop running. I mean, it's just evidently I had too many tabs open and it got all slow, and so then I had to save all the tabs and save the ones that, you know, I was going to use, and so I haven't even recorded yet. It won't take me long to record because this one I don't think is going to be real long, but then it takes a long time to put all the tabs, you know, to put all the documentation down below. That's what really takes time. But I usually do that while the video is rendering, so it's not dead time, but it does take time. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, and it is 10 till 2, and I just really, at this point, I'd like to go to bed. And it would probably be better if I did, but you don't put out a video and you lose YouTube subscribers. Yeah, that's the way it works. If I don't put videos out, I lose subscribers, and it's weird. I don't know why YouTube does it, but they do, and my hair's all tonight. So, yeah. Okay, I think the computer is done doing its thing, and I can now open the tabs back up and record the video. It's just, I really just need to do, I gotta do my backup, because I haven't done my backup for a while, and I need to get the backup done. That way I can take off some of these files, but I try to do 3 backups, so, you know, in case something happens to one or 2, I have the other. So, yeah. Okay, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. And I really don't want to get to bed so late tonight because tomorrow is the family lunch, but I'm going to be tired for it, I guess. Hate doing that, but sometimes you just got to do it, you know. So, there. This is like turning into one of the longest days. Oh my gosh. It is 3:45 a.m. I just finished editing the video, and what happens? My computer pops up the thing saying it's going to restart whenever. And it's like, okay, so now is it going to restart before I end up, you know, before it gets done? Because I plan on setting it to export, to render, while I sleep for a little bit, and then I wake up, because I always wake up to go to the bathroom. And when I wake up to go to the bathroom, then I can start it uploading and everything. But I have to get all the other stuff done before I can lay down. So it's going to be another probably half hour before I can get to sleep. So what do? Do I restart the computer now? Because that's going to take time. Or do I don't want to take a chance and have it reboot on me. Because if it does, then I got to start it all over again. I don't want to restart. I don't know. I'm not horribly tired, which is a good thing, I guess. Surprising, but it's a good thing. I guess maybe because I slept so much today. This happens sometimes too. It's like a boomerang effect.
I don't know. What do you do? I don't know. Because it'll take 5 minutes. Yeah, I might as well take 5 minutes instead of risking it. You know, because if I have to redo everything, that would be a pain. Okay. I'll restart. Because then I have to open the program up again. And, oh. That's why it was running so slow. Probably it was downloading all that. I don't know. Live dangerously. Take a chance. I know as soon as I lay down, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel tired. Because I'm much more tired than my brain is allowing me to see right now. This happens too. Okay. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to check my settings. Maybe if I check the settings, it'll... Because I think I have it set that when it does that automatic restart, if it does it like later on in the day, not at night, because that's when I'm uploading stuff. Because believe me, it's done it a few times. Oh my gosh. That was so frustrating. Because at least now it's a little faster, but then it would take 3 or 4 hours to upload something, and if you got stopped, if it rebooted in the middle, you know, it's like a good chunk of day. So, anyway, okay, I'm going to check the settings. Hopefully I don't have to restart. Or at least I can set it so it's not going to go until, like, if it hits at noon, I don't care if it reboots at noon, because everything should be done by then. So, I guess. Okay. Good thing I'm a night owl. But that's part of it, too. I've always been a night owl. I never really have been good at waking up in the morning. And early mornings, yeah, not for me. My dad's an early morning person, not me. Nope. So, alright. That's the plan. Check the settings. And then we'll go from there. I hope I can get to bed soon.